Alright, folks, I'm going to stick here and get me some silver. The 10% is, means I only have to get 10 lumps for a ton.
And about 10 to 12 lumps that come out per rock, isn't it?
Give or take.
Yeah.
And I would... Oh, see, now, that's it. It fluctuates, though. This one's 6.5.
Aye. And
So,
the other thing is,
hopefully, I'll get a ton of silver out of this rock.
the other rides where you are may not have silver in them.
Maybe, indeed. That was the thing when I was in Styx mining gold and palladium. I actually had to go around 2 or 3 belts to get what I wanted out of it. To get 30k's worth of goods.
Yeah. And you don't know which rides you mine until you try mining them again.
Yeah.
Which is where the scanners going to come in so handy. Oh, okay, we've done that one, I'll move on.
So I was worried I wasn't going to get any more out of that rock then. Left. Got 3 chunks out of it, which isn't bad. That's the thing, I'd have had 6 out with 2 lasers. Now, are you using, you say you're using class 4s on your...
Class 2. One class 2.
Sorry, yes, it's class 2 now, isn't it? So just class 1s, 2s, 3s, etc.
Yeah.
Instead of the
That's it.
subclasses.
Bar says it took me about 6 hours yesterday to fill my 32-ton Cobra hold doing mining. Net profit is 64k.
Well, yeah, I mean, 10k per hour isn't a great deal. But bear in mind that these rocks are pretty much empty and coming out with 5%. If you can find a virgin prospect, which are out there, which is the whole thing with the mining, which they've said from day one, the mining, you get out on the frontier, you find that virgin prospect, you can be the first guy there, you can make an absolute killing.
Indeed.
You could have chunks of rock coming off with 75%.
Yes,
even 100% of whatever it is you're after.
Yeah.
And just imagine finding that solid platinum roid.
Yeah.
It's like they always liken the gold rush, the San Francisco gold rush. I forget what year it was now.
Yeah.
But either way, the guys that found the gold managed to keep it quiet for, was it 3 months?
Couple of weeks, I think it was.
Was it?
Yeah,
and
then
one of them took his haul back, and people realised he had gold, got him drunk, and got him to spill the beans. And needless to say, no sooner had they found out, they were packed up and gone. They were going for the gold as well. Which is one of the things. One of the things they want to do, Frontier are looking at with the mining and also with the exploring, is finding that frontier, finding that old west, and the gold rush. Now you find the gold, you find those also the awesome planets. You sell the information. Like I said in my exploration video, what they're wanting to do is, should someone find the data and sell it to, say, the Federation, as they update, Clang, as they update the game, they want to send explorator fleets out to these to survey for themselves, as a nation would.
Yeah.
You know, explorer. It's like the old explorers going into Africa. Victorian times. They would go there, they'd find, I come back with these diamonds, look, I found these diamonds here.
Yes,
well, the British Empire would send their own survey team out to have a look and see what they could find.
Yeah. Then you get more people come out, and more people, and you get like corporations, like the Dutch East India Trading Company.
Indeed.
And the Silk Road from China through Arabia.
Yeah. I wonder how was America found? They were trying to shortcut the Silk Road.
Exactly.
by heading
It's
west.
like, oh, wait a minute, it's a big lump of land there. What's
Yeah.
that?
It's like, oh, we found the East Indies. No, actually, we found some new islands. Didn't know
Exactly.
about
Oh,
this.
hang on, it's a big island.
Yeah. What's this tasty brown stuff you call it? Chocolate? Chocolate? Actually, to be honest, chocolate back then wasn't so tasty.
No, it's rather bitter. Well,
Well, again, more ancient history for you folks. It was used by the Aztecs and Mayans. It was mixed with chili and water and a few other bits and pieces. I think a couple of the western spices. See, that roid's now empty. Now, if you're out on the frontiers, that roid will just keep on spilling, high concentration.
yeah.
At least in theory. I haven't been able to do that as yet. Been able to find it. Anyway, so now this drink that the Aztecs and Mayans did, they drank it before battle. It was like to align their spirits with the gods, to bring blessing.
Didn't he get him a little bit high?
Well, I mean, chocolate is a source of caffeine, and they wouldn't have it otherwise.
No.
So I would guess they would get a bit of a kick out of it. Someone that's normally caffeine-free gets a sudden shot of caffeine. Yeah.
Indeed.
So no wonder it was a drink before battle.
Aye.
So now I'm chunking off bits of gallite at 10% or so. Yeah.
But yeah, when I do mining, I will be doing that offline. I will not be streaming mining.
No. I'm just doing it in the stream because A, it was in my mining ship. So I nearly hit a rock. I was in my mining ship at the time. Well, otherwise I would be flying, probably exploring. That's a nice thing to do while streaming, is exploring. But I haven't got the money yet to do a full exploration fit.
No.
All in due time.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Now, how are we doing for silver? See, I've got 71% silver. I haven't even got a ton yet.
I do want to try and get some good trade routes going though.
Yeah, it's finding those money routes. As I say, that the station I mentioned before, the pirate station, it had superconductors for like $6 grand.
Nice.
Yeah, but let's just say, you know, before the patch where they sorted out the fuel consumption, I ran out of fuel.
No.
I nearly ran out of fuel twice. It's that much of a distance.
Wowth. But at least with the fuel scoot now, you can never run out of fuel.
Well, you have to get to a star first. I was
Yeah.
between stars.
Oh.
It's a binary system, and I was between stars. And it took me a good... well, I was going at full pelt. I was doing about 1,000 C.
Yeah.
Whatever that C is, I don't know. I'm
Speed
not
of
sure
light.
on that. Is it speed of light? So 1,000 times the speed of light. And I was able to walk away from the computer for about 15 minutes, and I still wasn't there.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I know. See, what's this? More gallite. Nah.
Did you see AD?
What's that? 80.
Okay, guys.
Okay, guys, my 36 ton of mining pulled in. Oh! Amongst that, I had 10 platinum. Are you heading out on the frontier there, mate? Is that out in the sticks? Somewhere. Oh, 10 platinum. That'd be... That's like 180 grand alone. Good grief.
Cargo scoop deployed.
That's just it though. I mean, if you can find, as you say,
Yeah.
if you find these spots, that's not bad.
Yeah, and how long did it take you to mine that lot? Yeah, if I told them there will be a platinum rush, you need to get me drunk, maybe. Dear. Help a guy out. I need funds to be able to do A, streaming, and B, my YouTube videos. I will give you credit. Yes, Mara, you can do that when you're in high-sec systems. Don't really want to do that when I'm in blooming anarchy system now, do I? Or come back and all of a sudden I'm all I see is the insurance screen. Still, 374,000 credits for in one day is actually a tidy sum.
I mean, if you think about it, how long does it take to mine 5 chunks and scoop them up?
Well, it depends on how many lasers you got.
Yeah, so say you've got 2 lasers. 2 class 2s on a Cobra.
Oh, hello. I've got a friend here.
Oh. You know, say to get into an asteroid, it takes you at most 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And, you know, you could, if you get the right amount of resources, maybe get 1 or 2 tons out of that.
Hmm.
So, you know, if you get the resources, that's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad.
No, indeed not.
Cargo scoop retracted.
And once you pay off the cost of the equipment, it's free money.
Yeah. I say that's why I'm really trying to get up to a Cobra and get fitted with exploration gear or good gear. Excuse me, get my teeth back in. Get all the good equipment. And then get out there. Get out on the frontier, the advanced survey scanner, and you know, like you've got with the Discovery scanner as well.
Yeah.
Have just a couple of the small mining lates.
Well, I've got 1 class 2 miners. I'll put another one in there after your suggestion.
Yeah.
I've got an A3 or 4 frameshift device. You know, everything's A3 or 4 depending on the rack it's in.
Yeah.
I've got the advanced discovery scanner, the detailed discovery scanner, and a fuel scoop.
Yeah.
And an 8-ton cargo hold.
8 ton.
Yeah.
Alright.
Because I can't fit 16 in there, I don't think. Not on that particular slot.
Right. You'll have to jiggle your slots a bit.
Ooh, ah.
Indeed. That's what I've had to do with the hauler.
Yeah.
I've had to figure out which slot is which, so that I could fit the 8 cargo slot.
Yeah. But the thing about the shields is, on the Type 6, I thought, oh, I'll sell the shield,
Yeah.
and then buy a class 2 shield.
Yeah.
Except you can't do it because with the shields at least, the shield has to have the optimal mass range from the ship, and if it's injured, you can't buy that shield. So I'd have to buy a class 3 or 4 shield with the right optimal shield value for the mass.
Yeah. This is pretty sweet. I've got a really slowly rotating rock so I can keep it focused.
Ooh.
Needle point. And look, it's just pouring off.
Yeah,
You can hear it cracking away, crumbling.
I'll just fire up the game again quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what I've got on my Cobra. It weren't cheap.
I bet. Well, to be honest, you were Mr. Moneybags.
Well, I only had about 22 million.
Oh, only? Only
Some people
22
had more.
million? Yeah, well. No, when Beta 3 drops, I thought, you know, I've been really upgrading my Sidewinder. Probably got a good fortune going there. I've probably got a nice tidy sum to get me started. I only had like 320 grand.
Oh, that's the wrong Cobra. That's my combat Cobra. Hang on.
It's like, oh sorry, I've got the wrong trousers on. No, I've got the wrong ship on. Ooh, look at this. They're all nicely lined up here. I wonder, can I go for a trick scoop?
Ah, right. If people want to know how much your ship was worth, you can actually do it from the shipyard screen where
Can,
you've got your
yes.
stored ships.
Okay, I can't do the trick scoop.
What, the 3-in-1?
Yeah, it didn't work. They weren't lined up quite right.
No.
Never
But if
mind.
you've got more than one ship, when you go to the shipyard, and you
Yes.
take the option to swap the ship over, it says retrieve your old ship and store your current ship for free. Sell your stored ship, and it gives you the value of the stored ship.
Yes, I noticed that before actually.
Well,
Where
swap
are
the
we?
ship.
I ended up in a common reserve and in a metallic ring.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah. You see, my mistake today, instead of just sitting on the galaxy map and looking,
like
I-
Andy did.
yes, I was actually manually searching. Because I did
Aha.
not know about the bug between your scans and the asteroid belts not actually becoming accessible.
Yeah.
So they show up with a basic discovery scanner, and they should be accessible, but they're not at the moment.
No, it's bugged.
Yes, indeed. Which sucks.
Didn't
Because I
it
found
just?
some really... I really did find some very nice asteroid belts that would have been quite profitable, I
Ah,
would say.
well, I just bought my second beam laser on the exploration cobra.
Heh.
So I've got the rank D class 2 B mining lasers,
Yeah.
class A4 thrust, class A4 tracer guide,
Yeah.
class rank D. Sorry, they are rank.
Yeah.
So rank D class 3 blaster port, rank
Yeah.
A3 power, A3 sensor, A4 shield, E3 fuel scoop, and then I've got the D2 refinery and the advanced discovery scanner and the detail service scanner. Oh, so I've got 16 tons of cargo. Sorry.
Oh, I've just emptied that ride now.
Sweet.
So, yeah, what you were saying, you got 2 class 2 mining lasers, yeah?
Yes.
Right, see, that's the thing. With them being bigger, they're going to produce more heat. And all they do is
Right.
just produce the rocks faster for you to pick up. Now, you've got to chase down all those rocks.
Yep.
So, why not just use 2 class 1s? And you actually do get a steady, manageable stream of rocks then. And it won't produce as much heat.
Well, I normally sort of get 5 at a time, chase them down, and get the others.
Yeah. So you'll probably get that in. I mean, I found with the Sidewinder that I could get 3 comfortably before overheating if I could focus my lasers.
Ah, right. I mean, I because I've got the super duper power and power plant and power exchanger, I can fire them. I can empty an asteroid and still have power left.
Wow. Okay, fair enough then.
Yeah.
I suppose if you got everything rigged up, you can manage with
Yeah.
that build up.
I mean, I've got my available power is 15.6 megawatts, and my current is 13.27 megawatts.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Now I've got to remember which roids I've poked. Also, someone was asking before how I managed to keep myself orientated. I don't know. I'm just able to think in 3D, I guess.
Yeah, it depends how far you move away from the asteroid you're at.
Yeah. It's like,
'Cause you-
thing is, I find I often end up going back to asteroids I've done already.
Me too.
You stand there. Well, I say stand there. You sit there for a minute and you're zapping it, and
Yeah.
oh wait, I've done this one. There's nothing coming out of it.
No. I mean, as you get within range of a droid, it appears on a scanner,
Yeah.
so you can use it as a point of reference as well.
Yes. So you also zoom out your scanner. In fact, to be honest, I'm not sure. Is that there we go. See, when I find the right button, I'm all good. So you zoom out and you see all those little dots. Little yellow dots. All those are asteroids. I've emptied maybe 3 of them.
It would be nice if there was a way. I mean, once you get the scan, you'd be able to know what ones you've been on.
Yeah, you'd be able to mark them. See, well, actually, this one you can see laser marks still on them. So
yes,
I
that's
know.
cool. That is.
I've already marked that. That's fine.
Yeah.
So let's go for. I also like going for the little ones. I find in sticks that it was often the little ones that had the more expensive stuff.
You could be right there.
But maybe that's a holdover from mining in Eve. Maybe it's a fallacy, for all I know, and it's just my just a holdover from Eve.
And the other thing to bear in mind is now factory rating takes a big part in things, especially the prices and
Yeah, you
availability.
get a nice
of goods.
discount. Mate's rate.
Ah,
Let's find the axis. Ooh, steady. I think it's about there.
I mean, the good thing about having multiple ships now is you can have like a Cobra or a Sidewinder equipped for long-range exploration,
Indeed.
and you can find these cool places. You can find the good places to go mine.
Yeah.
Then you can come back and go out with another ship, which has got just cargo and mining.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, if I got rid of, I could get rid of the advanced discovery scanner and the detailed service scanner, and then put in 4-ton cargo bays in there,
Mm.
and have another 8 tons of cargo.
But nah, I'd rather stick with the. Well, when I get a Cobra, I want to have 2 16s for the 32.
Yeah. Well, I've got a fuel scoop in that spot, so
Right.
so I
Yeah.
could buy a less efficient fuel scoop and put it in one of the lower ones, maybe.
Well, end of the day, if you find that sweet spot, it doesn't matter. You just sat there for a little bit longer, aren't you?
Well, it's the thing is, a certain dev was watching a stream when I was balancing on the sweet spot,
Oh yes, of course.
and he said, "Oh, that's interesting. You might have to adjust the numbers."
That's not supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Like, okay then.
So it may be that if they leave it in, they may be that they modify it and makes it harder to find that balance.
Mm.
But for the short term, at least, yes, you can do that. But the way I was doing it is you fly in and you get down to about 100, 102, and then you fly out again and you just keep repeating it.
Yeah.
That, or you put a couple of heat sinks on.
I am. Do that. Now, see, now at this point, I can't remember which roids I've poked and which I haven't. I've just been prodding that one, and it's empty. There's that coming out of that one.
Oh. Oh, this, I mean, the fuel scoop
try
at
this
the
one,
moment, I can fill up. It comes up 150 as a maximum,
Yeah.
whatever that is per second or whatever. So it fills up darn quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not so bad. Not so bad at all.
And when you get that, like Dingo's got, because I was watching it earlier,
Yeah.
and his fuel bill's like 3,000-4,000 credits.
Yeah.
He's got no money because he had to pay for a million credit fine.
He's got a
So
what now?
He had a million credit fine. He bought battle weapons illegally, and he was trying to sell them where the map told him to, and it wasn't working because they weren't
And he
taking
got
it for whatever
scammed.
reason. And he got scammed.
That's one of the nice things about the Sidewinder, because if you're going to be smuggling, you take your shields off, so you might as well not
Yeah.
have shields in the first place. And then you can be kitted out with loads of tasty goodies. I say loads of tasty. You could have massive cargo holds. I suppose it would be
Yeah.
what, 4, 8. See, can you get a 8 slot to go instead of the 4s for a Sidewinder? That's the thing.
It's all on the class of the slot.
Yeah. But if you could find an 8 slot, you could have a 16, maybe even an 18 cargo hold
Sidewinder.
Sidewinder.
Yes.
That's like a mini Falcon.
Yeah.
It is, with all the nooks and crannies just to stash stuff.
Aye.
See, that one's empty as well. Ah.
Now, what you can do, you could do a micro jump and reset the zone. So what you do is you point somewhere safe, you leave the throttle at 0, engage Super Cruise,
Yeah, and use
and then,
thrusters.
and then boost to get your speed up. When as soon as you go to Super Cruise, you can then drop out safely because you're at 30 meters per second. And it's just a quick way of resetting the instance.
Right, mate. I'm at... Okay, let me just get it back to where I am. Lock destination. And then we'll go.
Drive charging.
So if you use your thrusters to go forward
Ready
rather
to
than...
engage.
Oh, got to align on escape vector.
Yeah.
4,
There we go.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Sidewinder couldn't handle the weight. Possibly.
One thing I do love is when you're in the outfitters and you're flicking through paint jobs.
Yes, and it's like...
Yeah, and it's just literally like it's so cool. Now with my paint job, I can do that.
Yeah. Oh, it's still
That's
reporting.
good.
Still reporting canopy critical.
That might be a wee bug. You might have to log out and log back in, maybe.
Yeah, you do. I've already done a ticket on that. It happened when I was in my sidey. One of the times I had my canopy blown out, and then I got destroyed. It's still every time it load up. Say if I entered Super Cruise or exited hyperspace, it would report that canopy was critical.
Yeah.
It was just, needless to say, that going off in your ear all the time wore thin.
I bet.
Right. Oh, Gordon Bennett, is that the time already?
Do you not realise it had gone 10 o'clock?
No, I don't know. I've just been quite happily chipping away at the rocks and chatting to yourself and to the chat when they've asked whatever. No, I'm quite happy to carry on for now.
I'm not bothered. It's Saturday tomorrow. I've got plenty all to do.
Yeah,
I've only
exactly.
got a stream, so.
So again, thank you, chat, for joining us. See you, Rusty. Take care.
It's nice to be able to sort of talk about the game without playing the game.
Yeah, speak for yourself. I've got to do something. I'm apparently the host.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, thank you very much anyway for stepping in last moment. I know Arathan, I don't know if he's still on the stream there, but he'd also volunteered. Another one of the EGX ambassadors. Good fella there. I mean, those of you that don't know, my real name is Gareth. Now, needless to say, in Yorkshire, it's quite a rare name. And there was only ever one other Gareth in the school when I went to school. And I've never known any others. Say, like, when I've been at work and whatnot, there's not been another Gareth. And then, come to EGX, and there's two more. It's like the greatest concentration of Gareths I've ever known in my entire life. It's just a little bit weird. So, those of you that are left in chats, have you got any further questions or any other what's the word? Help me out here, Toad.
Observations?
Yeah, that's it. That'll do. Observations. Now let's wait 20 seconds for chat to catch up. You know, I'm still trying to find that Silveroid. No idea where it was.
what has been impressing me so much with Frontier though is like, yeah, we released a patch. Yeah, things are broken. All right, release another patch to fix those bits. And another one, and another one, and another one.
I know, such a fast turnaround.
Yeah.
It's, I mean, this is all their own engine, and they've been sat on it for a while. Hence why it's so well optimized already. They've been slowly tweaking this for some time, well before the Kickstarter.
Oh yeah. Well, what a lot of people don't know is that Elite Settle Frontier, Elite Dangerous, was a black project back 10 years.
Yes.
So it's been worked on in bits and pieces, you know, on downtime and between other projects, whatever.
Yeah.
For that long. It's only the last couple of years that have been able to say, yeah, we can do it.
Yeah, we've been able to bring it into the light.
Aye.
What about lights? You know what? At this range, lights are ineffective there, Omni.
Yeah, but they make the voids look so cool.
Polecat. Never even seen mining before. This is neat. Any tips for someone getting started in mining? Right. Well, now, my experience so far is the Sidewinder is actually really good for mining. You know, just a quick prospector. I had twin mining lasers on the front. I had 2 4-slot cargo holds, a 3-slot refinery, and I think that was it. Because he's only got 3 internal slots, hasn't he?
Yes, I think
Something
so,
like
yes. Because you got shields, you got the basic discovery scanner,
Yeah.
and
then a
cargo
4-slot cargo hold. So yeah, that works out. So now, but with this ship at the moment, I got 16 cargo hold, although I've only got 1 laser. Now, the way the lasers work, I think, so don't take it as gospel, is that it shoots high energy beams, warming up the area, and it pulsates, so it heats and cools, heats and cools, heats and cools, and eventually the rock just cracks off. And so it's those pieces that you chase down and pick up, and that piece of asteroid's rather dark there. It's getting a little snuggly. So you just keep your laser pointed on roughly the same spot, and as you see there, bits will crack off. And there we go. In fact, I'll have that. Just give me some coltan.
Cargo scope deployed.
Missed.
And the other thing to do is you use the galactic map in the system map.
Yes.
So you can look at the rings that are around the planets and the rings that are around gas giants, and you can tell whether they've got low reserves, high reserves, and what type of, if they're rocky, mineral, metallic, that sort of thing.
Yep. So, galaxy map. What I'll just go to Styx. Styx is a good point of reference. Now, here we are. Styx. You go system view, and that's not Styx. What on earth happened there? Let's try again. Styx. There we go. That's the place. So here you can see there's an asteroid belt here, and some systems have multiple, and you will either find seems to be 4 types I've seen. There's metallic, there's rocky, there's ice, and there's metal rich. Now metallic, you'll find bits. I think it's kind of a go between metal rich and rocky. So you'll find minerals, you'll find metals, while metal rich is mostly metals, and rocky is mostly minerals. Ice you can't mine as yet. So, and then if you look here, it mentions the reserves. This is low reserves. You will find depleted or pristine. Generally, the better sounding, the more plentiful things are there for you to get. Also, with the planets, with the rings as well. Some of them are ice, but in this case, you got rocky rings. And they also can be mined. Again, you point your laser, chip chunks off, pick them up. And there, because it's in known space, it's rather well mined already. You go out into unknown space, you will find utterly untouched, pristine, virgin prospects that are yours to exploit. Now, of course, as you've seen me doing before, take with your laser, that little purple beam, take off a chunk, you scoop it up using your cargo scoop, and it will go into your cargo. And there's a refinery, as you can see here on the left. Now, this one is a 4 bin, so there's 4 slots. So I can collect 4 different kinds of minerals. You can get, say, a 1 bin, 2 bin, 3 bin, up to a 10 bin hopper at the refinery. So basically, with a 10 bin, you can shoot whatever asteroid you want, keep on going. While with the smaller ones, you have to be very specific on what you want. So gold, platinum, palladium, whatever. As you pick up, most of the chips will have 2 different materials in, and so say it's gold and bertrandite. You keep the gold, you eject the bertrandite, and at the moment you have to do that manually. Hopefully they will allow you to say, no, I don't want bertrandite, I don't want that at all, or lepidolite, I don't want that at all, or coltan, whatever. I just want gold, platinum, palladium. Those are what I want, and only them. And maybe a ship computer will automatically spew them back into the void. I hope. If not, oh well, never mind. It's just another job to do. Sound about right?
Sounds about right.
God. For a moment then, I thought things had broken down. It was utter silence.
I just didn't want to interrupt.
No, that's fine, that's fine. Now, where are we? Ooh, look at that. Look at that flare.
I know.
That's the thing. Again, I'm in 1080p. Everything's whacked up to full. So it's just this gorgeous heat haze and the shimmer of the corona. And the magnetic plasma bands.
Yeah.
Actual coronal mass ejections. I mean, that's quite a big one, actually. You'll see it when his stream catches up. That's quite a big one.
Yeah. The best ones were Eta Cephei, though.
I bet. I mean, that was a hot star. That was...
Yeah.
That would have been running out of hydrogen if it was that hot.
Mm.
So it wouldn't have been long in this galaxy, anyway.
No.
Galactically speaking, that is.
But the coronal ejections were so big, you could fly through them in Super Cruise.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, half of ED is just space porn. It really is just... 3D
That
Lime.
is.
Yes, sorry. I'm on borrowed equipment, so I'm afraid it's not exactly its best. Toad should be sounding crystal clear.
Alright, I hope.
Yeah, all been well. Either that or it's my stream that's wonky. Shouldn't be, I've got it on pretty high encoding.
I'm just looking at the system maps, I'm just looking, scanning for places to go right.
Yeah.
And around some of the planets, you can see rings.
Yes.
Are they actually rings? Not like the rings around the gas giants. These are around, like, rocky planets.
Oh,
But you can see little dotted, like an asteroid belt around the planet.
I would guess so. I mean, if you can see the rings, if it actually registers it as a ring, you should be able to go to it.
But it's weird. It's just like, if you zoom out, you can see them more clearly. If you zoom in, they disappear. But they're definitely there. Ooh, ah.
Interesting. Then again, I was at a planet where the rings seemed to disappear. Lepidolite. Let's get that finished, and then we'll carry on my way.
There's, I don't know if you've Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper, the man that turned me to rock and roll.
Exactly. Well, you know, Welcome to My Nightmare.
Sorry?
Welcome to My Nightmare, the album.
I would not exactly that familiar with this stuff. Sorry.
Well, it's basically, there's a song in it called Black Widow, and the intro to it is Vincent Price talking about this zoo. It says, leaving Lepidoptera and Lepidolite. For some reason, in my brain, Lepidolite and Lepidoptera are the same thing.
Just can't separate them.
No, I see the word Lepidolite. So leaving Lepidoptera, I'm just like,
Yeah.
random thing there.
Indeed. Very.
My brain works in weird ways.
Doesn't everyone's?
Well,
So, 3D Lime, how are you? And have you played the game much? Do you know much on it?
why is all the cool stars always outside the bubble?
Because it's something for release. They
One
don't,
Kappa Cygni.
they don't want to go giving us all the really good stuff. Do they? Really?
But,
But photos.
indeed.
Haven't you got enough?
No.
How big's your photo folder so far?
177 gigabytes, give or take.
Oh god. God, Bennett. I mean, the hard drive I play the game off is a 250 gig hard drive.
Right.
So yeah, you pretty much got my hard drive full of.
It's. I think it's one. It's about 1,300 or so files,
Oh god, Bennett.
and
Good Lord.
someone said to me, "How many of those are high res?" And there are 635 of them, which are either 6 times 1440 screen res,
Yeah.
or 4 times 2160 screen res.
Those of you that don't know the game and not seen Fiery Toad stream, or even myself for that matter, we both have our Twitch streams. Well, you've seen mine now. Fiery Toad is Twitch TV /Fiery Toad. FIRETOAD. I highly recommend him.
You missed a Y out.
Sorry?
Did you miss out a Y?
No, I said EY, didn't I?
Okay, you might have missed it. My bad.
I don't know. Well, tell you what, just type a link into the chat, and then we've got bases covered. But
Thank you.
those of you that want to see more of Twitch, watch Toad, who knows very much on what he's doing, and unlike some of us, has the time to stream when he does anyway.
I'll make it up as I go along.
Personally, I tend to stream in the evenings when I get time to play. So if I'm playing, I'm streaming, unless I'm filming for my YouTube videos, which I'm currently working on. So how many people have we got there, or how many of them are lurkers?
Well, there's 29 shows, me being one of them. But other than that, yeah, there's 29 in total.
Fair enough.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Goodness knows how many. If there's still folks watching on Crash's channel, on Toad's channel as well, because you're hosting me as well, aren't you?
Aye.
Aye. Well, if you fancy joining in on the chats, I am twitch.tv /MaxUrsa, MAXURSA. Please, come and join us.
It does say when you're hosting somebody, it says you can click on their link to go to their channel.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I was unaware of that.
That's right.
I think I'm starting to get my eye in on this mining laser now.
It would be nice if the chats were merged, but that may be difficult to do possibly.
Yeah, I like Bertrand. No, thank you. Yeah, not that much, Omni. Not that much. Right, that'll do. Let's move on elsewhere.
Thing about Elite is you start playing and you go, I only play for about half hour, so then it's like, oh, 3 hours later.
Yeah, I know. Don't know what my missus is going to say when I eventually go downstairs.
Where the hell have you been?
I've been in deep space, darling.
We don't buy it, unlike Hazel.
Hazel. She's a darling, really.
She's a psychopath.
Cargo scope retracted.
Oh, come on, just let me...
Drive charge.
There we go.
Oh, you know you said about the system names with the horrible names?
Yes.
Right, okay, you got WID, JAR, AR, ABBAN.
2, 1, engage.
Type it out in chat.
Being critical.
Okay.
I'll pronounce it. I'm normally pretty good with pronunciations. What's that? I'm hitting, going into hyperspace so close to the sun. I'm going back to 1984 now.
Canopy critical.
Oh, you mean Widjirarapan?
There you go.
Whoa! Kanutinichiwara. See, that's Mexican.
And they genuinely exist in the game.
I can well imagine. That's the thing. They've gone right. What if folks from Mexico, Latin America, like founded a colony, founded a world? What would they call it? I can just imagine. You can imagine that meeting in the in Frontier office, can't you? What are we going to call these worlds to fully represent humanity? I haven't seen any. I was about to say I haven't seen any Oriental-sounding names, and then you put Nuganisi or whatever it is.
Exactly.
Oh come on, 3D Taco, please.
I think I may have found it's either a blue or a purple star.
Ooh, pretty.
Ah.
But
And it's
that'd be
109
really cold.
light years away.
But no, blue would be hot, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is weird because you normally expect red's hot, but it's not. Red's actually quite cold.
Yeah. Ah, buttons, buttons. They're here somewhere. Right, I'm now in Owlin. So I'm back at home to Chupacabra.
Quizziquotl.
Quetzalcoatl.
That's the one.
And there's a few others that I can't think of. Oh, no, no, no. Don't want to fall into the gravity well again. See, a lot of people who fly straight towards a planet and then put the brakes on and coast really slow in. There's no need. There's no need to take your speed out of the blue area.
No.
And
Well, it depends on which bit of the blue area it's in.
True. If you're in the top end, you can still end up overshooting. But if you're in the middle to low, when you're on the planetary approach, you are slow enough to get a good approach. And then once the blue rings have all gone, you can put the speed back up again.
Yeah, and you can hear when you're over accelerating.
Oh yeah, you can whee!
That's it.
It's like, yeah, now's the time to change gear.
And you can go first. You can't
Whoa!
go
Whoa,
reverse.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
But you
Interdiction,
can
sorry.
engage you first, and it slows you really down really quickly, which is rather cool.
Timely. Right, folks. When I dock it all in, I'm going to call it a night.
Ah,
I
fair
think.
enough. He's nearly 11.
It is indeed. Thank you all for watching. I know Crash is in a totally different league and also has a lot more interesting gossip. But since he's busy doing super secret stuff for a certain coming date, and thankfully I'll be there. Yay! And to be honest, Toad, I do hope you do get the days off, and it would be awesome if you could be there.
I do. I so hope I can get the days off, but not in my place.
Canopy critical.
We should have to see.
Shush! Canopy is not critical. Canopy is intact. Canopy is fine. Stop it. Silly computer.
Canopy critical.
Say. Oh yeah, and beta officially ends on 22nd of November, which means we have Gamma.
Well, I don't know, because
Scan
that'll be when
detected.
you can no longer buy into beta.
Request granted.
I think
Um,
I reckon it'll go into Gamma from there.
Yeah, I
Give-
reckon it'll be about a week or maybe a bit longer.
Yeah. Give the head start.
Yeah. Because I kind of always suspected that the release would be like middle of December, around about the 15th, 14th,
Yeah.
15th.
I wouldn't expect it to be post Christmas. Definitely not. It's gonna be before Christmas. In fact, a good week
Oh, yeah.
before Christmas to iron out. Then again, I suppose that's what Gamma's for, to iron out any release bugs.
Yeah. See, it's that soft launch.
Yeah.
Warning. Landing gear not deployed. Landing gear deployed.
But it's amazing to think how far we've come since January.
Oh, indeed. How much? The initial,
Yeah.
what was it, 5 systems?
Docking successful. Engines
Yeah, well,
disengaged.
originally you didn't have systems, you just had combat missions.
Yeah. Oh yeah, what is now the tutorials.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Then you had like 5 systems, and then then it went to 55, and so it went to 8, and then 55, and now 2400.
Yes. Oh dear. Well, anyway, thank you all for watching. And I know the actual content has been a bit on the boring side, mostly mining. That was just the ship I had equipped at the time. I do a lot of fighting. I also do PvP. I mostly do open play, personally. And while yes, my graphics are normally not quite as shiny as this, it still looks very nice. And so please give myself a follow, give Fiery Toad a follow, and we look, well, I think I speak for both of us when I say we look forward to seeing you in future.
Oh, indeed, and I want to do more of these things. I really do.
Yes. Oh, it'd be nice if
these,
we could...
guest streams and dual streams. I like doing them. They're wonderful.
Yes. Yeah. It'd be cool if we could get like a dual stream, especially. I know I've done one with Rhetoric. We did a dual stream.
Yeah.
Where we were pirating actually,
Oh right.
and we had someone. He ended up with someone trying to chase him and kill him, and I came up behind another player trying to kill Rhetoric, and I came up behind him and shot him. And he tried peeling off, and in the end Rhetoric turned and finished him. So
Nice.
it was just that people were watching, with the dual stream things
Yeah.
on one browser, and to see it there from the two perspectives, people were like, I need to buy this game.
Yeah.
But it's awesome. But
Yeah.
Hey.
So we'll have to sort something out.
indeed, that would be grand.
Aye.
That would be grand. Right, folks, I will bid thee good night. And Toad, thank you very much.
My pleasure. Very welcome.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, all.
Ta-da!